Welcome back to my Fantasy and Castle series. I'm going to be talking about war machines of all different types of varieties and how they can actually affect your battlefield and why all castles are basically designed wrong in a fantasy setting. So let's start with your humble ballista, the first one to come along. Yes, I know it's not painted. You can be quiet now. Ballistas are absolutely great for fantasy settings because they're very cheap, they're pretty easy, anyone can operate it after just a day of training. They're just great weapons all around. They have a limited range, but by and large, you can build them pretty much anywhere. You just need some wood, some metal, and some rope. So, the main thing that the ballista really provides in this setting is that arc of fire. So ballistas, as high as you can raise it, if you can get on a box, it can point down. If you can scrunch under the machine, you can point it pretty high up, but there's still going to be this little cone or envelope that your ballista is going to be able to fire at. And so if you have a ballista on a tower, let's put him over here by himself, you're going to wind up with a guy that can shoot pretty wide angles. But if a dragon or a evil little wizard comes flying overhead and decides to drop a rock or a magic missile or fireball, let's be honest, you just can't defend yourself. And there's nothing you can do about it. So that's why we have these second walls. So you can put more ballistas and have those overlapping fields of fire. But again, the main problem is that if you rise above these defenses early enough onward, you're going to be well above the defenses, and there's no way that they could shoot you at any point in time, and you just start dropping fireballs on the castle walls. If you're a dragon, you just start doing your dragon's breath, and they're all gone. This is multiplied when you talk about cannons that have an even smaller arc of fire, and trebuchets that have a very non-linear arc of fire, but again, you have to make solid contact with the adversary. Great against ground troops, terrible against flying. Literally worthless against flying creatures because you can't get that good angle of fire. Your best bet is actually the humble ballista in this circumstance. So over the next couple episodes, I'm going to talk about how to design castles to avoid these negative effects. Thank you for watching, and as always, please like and follow for more content.